At least for 40 minutes, is that as good as you've seen your team play this year?
Yeah, I think for 40 minutes, I think the second period was our best second period. We had a lot of good, really good neutral zones in the second period. And unfortunately, they probably got a lot of crap in the dressing room, and they came out, they loaded up the one line, which I thought was pretty good, and we sort of let up, and in the third period, we did just defend the whole period.
Did the first two periods kind of remind you of a carbon copy of yesterday's practice? Just with two guys at the net the entire, pretty much,
Yeah, I never thought of it that way, but that was we talked a lot about getting inside and getting to the net today and yesterday.
Cullen was the guy that showed up in the box score, but just
Who did?
Cullen with 2 goals. But just how pleased were you with that?
I thought he was really good tonight. I thought that line, the first two periods, was really good. So I'm very happy for them because they've had some nights where I'm sure they went home and they didn't think they were very good, but they were very good tonight.
Kind of fitting. I mean, I know a lot's been made about Zach's return, but on the night he does, really, there's contributions throughout the lineup, and your fourth line comes through. And
yeah, and I think that's what we were when we're going good, and I thought Zach was good for his first game too. I mean, he did all the right things and played within himself so much. So he was, and he could have had a couple too.
It does seem like this is the first time in a long time that you were able to roll 4 lines comfortably and not have to, shorten the bench or right now. Is that as confident as you felt in a game?
Well, it was as good as I felt, knowing that each line had the capabilities of checking and scoring at the same time.
how much does staying out of the box more help maybe
Well,
pull that offensive zone back?
it's pretty good. I was talking to Wes Wallace about this, and he was mentioning the penalties in the first periods and stuff, and so we started to do some research, and in the last 17 games prior to this, we'd only taken 3 or less twice, and we won them both, and our record when we take 3 or less penalties is 9-3-1. So, it might make sense that if you take a lot of penalties early, you don't have the strength to come back in the third, or you're giving up leads because you're not being able to go get the goals. So hopefully it's a lesson that we've talked about and that we can keep going with.
Play of the fourth line tonight make you be a little more patient with Nino, maybe?
I think Nino's ready. He practiced really hard today. His skating was really good. He'll practice with the team tomorrow, and then we'll make a decision Thursday.
This is that competition though that you were
Yeah.
hoping for? Is
No, it's good. It's good. I mean, you can see like some guys, like I thought Ennis played a real good game, and I mean these guys are all vying now, for spots, Cully picks it up, Ennis picks it up. A lot of guys played well. That's what you want to see. You want to see that inner competition all the time.
You want to have those hard decisions to make?
Well,
Are they not that hard yet?
No, I mean, you don't like to make them because you're thinking about them for 24 hours, but it's better that you have to make them than if you don't have to make them, if that makes any sense.